You go back here. You go be a good dog. Okay, you can't bite her face. Oh, geez. Good girl, Boo. Good girl. Go sit by Luna. Okay. All right, so thrift haul. This is an assortment of things. I would say 80% of it is for my mom, but 20% is I did go to, yeah, whatever. But shout out to Mom. Really helped me through some tough times. And a few of them already sold. I think 2 of them already sold for over 100 or exactly 100. And I'll share those in a second. But I will start with this bag of some bags. And this was a new to me brand. So most of this stuff she would get in an assortment of thrift stores. Probably her average cost of goods was, $4 or $5. My stuff was probably like average cost of goods of $5 to $6. So on average, this stuff was approximately $5. I'll let you know if anything was marked up. But anyways, this was a little backpack she found at a store that, a little mom and pop thrift store that marks a lot of things up. I just don't think they knew what it was. But it's called Radley London, and it's got little dogs on it. Scotty dogs, I think is what this print is, which I think is their logo. Like here's a little Scotty dog, if you can see. So anyways, it's new with tags. It doesn't have the original price, but some of these retail for hundreds, like $300, $400. $300, I think, is what I'm thinking this was maybe priced at. Anyways, absolutely adorable. One of these bags sold for 90 comp, and it wasn't new with tags. And then there was a new with tags one that sold for 100 and something, like 110, 120. Anyways, I decided to price this a little on the high side because there wasn't any identical to this listed. There are some other variations, but it's just a little backpack. The straps are adjustable. And I listed it, I think, at $149. And if I could get somewhere around $100, I would be thrilled. And so super cute. All right. She also got a fry bag, and that's one of the ones that sold and I already shipped off. It sold for $99. So I listed it at $129 and I got an offer for $99 and I happily accepted. It was a fringe leather bag. I'll put a picture somewhere. And the only thing that was wrong with it was there was a missing crossbody strap, but it was still had, arm straps that could totally be used. It was in good condition, light signs of wear. And I found the style. Anyways, I listed it. It sold within a couple days and $99. That's wonderful. All right, this is another one she found, and I think she picked this mostly up off of style. Some of the comps for this brand, new to me brand, were pretty good, but they don't retail for very much. So I priced this at $39. I have, good boy, I have like 4 or 5 watchers on it. So I'm hoping for right around that 30 mark, but I think they only really retail for 50 or something like that. So Myra bags. And I found this exact bag had sold a couple of times and there were some listed. So I think I either priced it at $39 or $49, but I'm thinking if I could get $30 for this, that would be great. It has some fur right here. It's got obviously some leather, some canvas, and then canvas on the back, but it's pretty cute, casual little bag and easy photos. All right, I picked up a couple pairs of shoes, and I think I showed one in a previous haul. Did I show those? I don't think I did. Are they might be in here somewhere. Oh, they're right here. Okay, so one day when I was waiting to go pick him up at the hospital or had gone down there to try and feed him, they wanted me to do that one day where I wasn't taking him home, but I still had to go out of town. I stopped at some thrift stores. And one store, I only got 2 things, but they were 2 pairs of shoes. These are a pair of Rothy's red. There are some markers. I've talked about this before as far as telltale signs of how to know if they're real or not. The little tag is kind of like the, fabric tag, not like a paper tag. So it's got a little bit of texture. It's going to be hard to show here. It's made in China. Some of the fakes are like made in USA or somewhere else. This little guy, which I actually don't know what he is, but whatever this little logo is, if it's not touching the circle, Sometimes the cheaper, fakes will be touching. The stitching needs to be pretty consistent. So anyways, these are a women's size 12. So what are you guys doing over there? So they're definitely a, larger size, but really good shape. So barely worn, light sense of wear, and these are washable, like Rothy's are washable. So I was really happy about these. The red, I think I priced these right around 80 or 90 because the red seemed to have some decent comps. Rothy's in general, I don't feel like they sell as quickly for me anymore, but it might be because I'm pricing a little on the higher side, trying to get maximum return. Neither of these were marked up. I know that these were only marked at like $5.99, and these were marked as kids, even though they're not kids, and they were $4.99. So, which is great because shoes typically in my area are pricier. So this is a brand that an ex of mine wore. That's how I know about him. Because I bought him some on Poshmark, because he really liked a certain style. And I was like, well, just, you could get some that are in good condition and have another pair. Anyways, that's the only reason I knew about them was I bought him a pair. And then when I broke up with him, he had a temper tantrum and brought a whole bunch of stuff over to my house. And that was one of them. I'm like, come on, seriously? Like, whatever. He dropped off like all these Christmas gifts because it was, he had already bought them for me, and I just donated them because I'm like, I don't want your stuff, and you could have just returned these, like been a mature person. But we all deal with breakups in different ways. Anyways, these are a common hiking, casual, outdoor shoe, and they make a lot of wide sizes. That's why he bought them. That's why a lot of people are drawn to this brand. It's Oboz, and these are waterproof. I found the exact style of these, so I was able to list them with the right style. But these are women's 7.5 wide. Do you see him? He's eating her face. That's all he does. And she actually takes it most of the time, right? You're being such good dogs. Should I move the little camera out just a little bit so they're in the screen? There they are, the boy and girl. So anyways, these are light sense of wear. And the comps for this exact style, I want to say were like 50 or 60. So yeah. All right. And then I think my mom picked these up and they weren't very expensive. So a pair of Merrells and a pair of Allbirds. So these Allbirds, I could be wrong, but these could be from my mom's closet because they are her size. They're 9.5. And I feel like I was with her when she got these one time. Maybe she just wasn't wearing them, but they're the little ballet flat from Allbirds, and they're in good condition. Women's 9.5, light sense of wear. So that's great. And then I know she didn't pay much for these, but they're little Merrell casual comfort shoes. Cute little purple color for someone that, is a purple fan. I feel like this is something that, good walking shoe for a city or Disneyland or, whatever. But these are probably, I didn't say, the Allbirds are probably in the 35 to 40 range. I think they were in the 40 range as far as comps, which would be great. These I think are probably more in the like 25 to 30 range. So yeah, it's great to have some shoes mixed in. And, it's sometimes, that's probably one of the hardest things for me to source, but I'm also a little pickier with shoes. So yeah. All right. Moving on. Which bag do we want to, oh, hi. Hello, you want to join the video? Okay, good. All right, so this one actually sold, so I'm shipping this out today. And this is something my mom picked up. I've never picked it up. I've seen it quite a few times, but she told me that there were some of these things that she got for like $1. So, and she was like, if you don't want to list something because it's not high dollar enough, her feelings weren't going to be heartbroken. This was one of those ones where I was like, should I? Well, it's Cuddle Duds. It's a 1X. And it's a little like comfort dress. Maybe you could even wear it as a nightgown, but I think it's just a little dress. It's got pockets. It's a midi length, and it's pretty colorful. So do you need to go outside? Or you're just eating random stuff on the ground? Who knows? So I decided to list it. The comps were kind of in the 10 to 20 range for most stuff. So I decided, well, I'm just going to list it at 25. And if it sold for 18 to 20, I'd be pretty happy. And it sold really quick in less than a week for $20. So I'm actually happy about that. I think it's a cute dress and it's obviously comfortable, but yeah, so that's going to get shipped out today. This is Soft Surroundings, and it is absolutely adorable. Like, oh gosh, love this color. It's a size large. It just looks so hot with the velvet, but how cute is this? So Soft Surroundings, bread and butter for me. This one I'm expecting maybe 35, maybe up to 30. It's definitely not appropriate for this season. So I think I priced it at 35 if I recall. But also I'll pop up, there was a pair of men's shorts that sold and there was a jacket that sold. The jacket was a new to me brand. I do show it. I'm trying to do a what sold at least once a month. My next one will probably be up in a couple weeks, and I'm just showing items as I go to ship them out. And it's a compilation of multiple days. And so you can actually see the items. So I'm not just posting pictures. So that jacket will be in one of the upcoming what sold videos where you can actually see it, but I'll pop up a picture. It was a new to me brand called Smith. Mom picked it up. I priced to sell. Some of these people have these things listed for like $400 or $500 pre-owned. Some of them, or a lot of them are selling for right around 100. So I decided to price mine at $150. I got an offer immediately overnight for $100. It was going to someone in Canada. I think it's a Canadian brand. Smythe, Smith, I think is. But it was a US size 8 or 10. So a good size, just wasn't the right season. And I'm like, okay, I could price it at $300 and it might sit for a year, or I could price it at $150 and hopefully in the next 6 months sell it for somewhere right around $100. And it sold overnight for $100, which is wonderful. So, and then there was a pair of shorts. I found a couple pairs of men's shorts, and one of them we'll get to here in a second. But again, when I was dealing with the dog at the hospital, I was in a small thrift store, so I could kind of get through the thrift pretty quick. And I ended up in men's shorts. And I was like, well, it's a small little section. We're going in the right season. Maybe I'll find something decent. And sure enough, I found two brands that I liked. One I didn't know about, but now I like it because it's old. And then these. This is Outerknown. And Outerknown is Kelly Slater's clothing brand. And some stuff can do really well. Some stuff is just kind of average these days. Like I think it's becoming a little more common, so less desirable, but these are board shorts. Now, I price these a little higher because the comps for this style is only in the like 20, 25 range. But all of them were solids, and I think the print is way cooler. And there weren't other prints like this listed. So I priced it at, I think, 40. And then I had some guy, Bud, do you need to come over here? Come here. He's not fully potty trained, so I don't want him going and having accidents without me. Come here. Nope, you don't need the paper. No, you don't. Come here. Can you bring me the paper? Can you not eat paper? Nope. I got the paper. I was playing cards with a friend, and that's our card results. No, you don't need to eat this stuff, right? Okay. Can I continue on with my thrift haul? Is that okay with you? All right. So some guy sent me an offer of like $10. And he left me a note on eBay and he said, I just bought 2 of these for $15, free ship, and your price too high, essentially. Well, I just ignored it because he's not going with the concept of, you probably have 2 solid pairs of shorts. Are there any other of the print that are kind of cool print available? No, so I can price how I want to. So yeah, I just ignored him. I mean, did I price a little high on this? Yes, because I'm just a Kelly Slater fan, and it is what it is. We're going into the right season. They're a great pair of shorts. And yeah, so I'm hoping for 25 to 30, but we'll see. The other pair was a brand that was called 10,000, I think is what it was called. And this was a new brand to me. They felt like quality, and there was a big X logo on the back of one leg of the shorts. And I couldn't find any inside tags when I was there, so I did a Google Lens search. I found 10,000, and the shorts retailed for like $60, but some of them were selling in the 30 to 40 range. So, and some of them were new. So I was like, okay, I mean, if I could get 30 bucks, again, shorts in a thrift store are usually pretty cheap. So I picked those up, got an offer. I think they sold for 32 in like a week, 32 or 35, somewhere around there. I'll write on the screen what it sold for, but really happy about that. Because shorts are so easy to take photos of and all of that fun stuff. So, all right. Oh, this was a shirt. I think my mom, this was one of those, she's like, you might not want to list it, but it was a size large. And this is a brand she wears. I've worn some JM collection. It's like Macy's, retailed for $55. You could probably get it on sale for less, but it's just a great little basic, has the little, beads. So it's new with tags. So this is one where I think I listed for 24 and I'm hoping to get 18 to 20. And again, I'm not trying to pick up too much of that stuff, but it is new with tags. It's a size large and there's a lot of people like her that wear that and just, they know the top fits a certain way and they just buy multiples, All right. This is a little Patagonia skirt. I have sold this skirt before. And so this is not something that this is not Patagonia I get excited about. I've said this before, Patagonia clothing, especially if it's not branded, it doesn't do very well for me. It doesn't usually sell quickly or for much money, but this is the right season. It's a Patagonia size medium. And this style can be worn as a tube top. So this part up here can, be more of a not tube top, but a strapless top. And it kind of more baby doll style like that. Or it can be worn as a skirt. So I like those pieces. They're great for traveling and just a really cute little comfortable skirt. So that'll probably get around the $20 mark as far as sale price. All right, this was exciting. Lafleur. So this is a brand that I've had some decent luck with. This is a US size 6. I sold some Lafleur black pants at one point, and I think they sold for like $70 or $80. So while these are just kind of basic black pants, I think they're mid-rise, they're ankle length, they're slim leg, and they're a great pant that can be dressed, business pant. You can wear a party top with this and a pair of heels, and just a really nice pair of black pants. Not exciting for most people, but someone who already owns them wants a second pair, paid $300 originally maybe, and they love them and they want to buy them for $50, $60. I think the comps for those were like the $60, $70 mark. I can't remember exactly how I priced it. I want to say like $89 or something, but we'll see. I don't think I've had any interest on them yet, but all right. These are a pair of Beta brand skinny, really good condition. Just their typical skinny jean. Their skinny jeans still do pretty well. Their black boot cut pants don't do as well for me anymore. I mean, I'll still pick them up occasionally, especially if they're new with tags, but the skinny jeans still seem to have some decent comps. So I think this is in the 30, 35 range. And yeah, just a really easy pair of comfortable skinny jeans that you can, wear all year. All right. I was actually really surprised about this. So that I found this, I found this at the same store with the men's shorts. And it was on a new rack, and I just quickly scanned the new rack and I saw like an athletic. So I looked for the Lululemon logo and I found it. This is one of their common full zip, lightweight jackets. And it's got some venting in the back, which is really nice. I mean, I thought the print was cute. It looked pretty small. This style is more of a fitted style in general. But when I got home and I did a search when I was going to list it, this print is really desirable. So I think I listed this at like $89 or something, and I already have some watchers. There are some that have sold for right around $100. Like most of them sold between $50 and $100. So if I could get $60 or $70 for this, for a Lululemon, I think it was a size 4 or size 6. If I could get that much, I mean, some Lululemon items can do well, but most Lululemon items that I find, are in the 20 to 40 range. So, nothing crazy, but when there's a good, desirable Lululemon item, yeah, I don't know where the size dot is, but I think it was a size 4 or 6. So really happy about that. And we'll see. All right, I picked these up because they were in good condition. Hudson is an expensive brand. These probably retailed for a couple $100. It's not a brand that I gravitate to anymore, although I think it's called the Colin flap on some of the jeans. Still, some people like that. I think it's, anyways, the reason I picked these up was they were just in such great condition. So I was able to look them up because the style is actually, the name of it is written on here. Oh, I'm so glad the dogs are just snoozing. This is wonderful. So the style is written on here. So I was able to do a quick search. They're size 29, really great condition. It's called the Ginny Crop Straight with Cuff. And a lot of these are selling between, 35, 40, like those were the most common. And because they were in such great condition, I was like, yeah, I'm going to pay $7 for these. And I don't know how quickly they'll sell because there were some other listed, but these are they have the cuff that's kind of stitched, so it's, anyways, Hudson is a brand that most Hudson I'll pass on, but a good style, if you can look it up, there's still an audience for them. Okay. I picked up some Judy Blue, would never know about this brand unless it were for Amber resells. And yeah, it's not the fastest seller for me. Maybe I priced a little bit too high. I think I have one listed right now, and then I just listed these. The plus size for Judy Blue tend to do better for me. These are size 9.29, so they're not plus size, but they are just kind of a fun pair of distressed jeans because they have kind of this animal print that shows through. And again, I was able to look this up pretty easily in the store, same store as the Hudson. And, some of the comps were in that 30, 35 range for this. So even with the size not being plus size, they're in pretty good shape. I think one of the little distressing, like the leather or the animal print is kind of coming off a little bit, which I noted, but pretty good condition besides that. And if I could get $30, that'd be great. All right, I got 2 of these. Did I get 2 of these? I'm pretty sure I picked up 2 of these. So this is Soft Surroundings, elastic waist pants, jeans, size medium, and they just look comfortable. They look comfortable. They're a great basic. They're a skinny. I picked up 2, easy listing, multi-quantity, and the comps for this were right around the 30 mark. So I'm happy. I mean, that's like a bread and butter jean price, but not bad. All right, this I was really excited about. I found this, again, at the same store with the Lululemon and the men's shorts. This store was having 50% off all of their jackets, and I picked up a vest, which already sold. It was a men's vest that sold. I think that was in a previous. And then this jacket hasn't sold, but it has some couple watchers. And I did price this at $199 because I found one that was listed for $400 or $500. And I found a sold that was right around $150 for this exact same style. So this is APC, which stands for, I don't remember what it stands for, but it's a size large, it's men's. It's got these really soft, buttery leather patches on the shoulders and then on the elbows. It's kind of a navy blue color, and then the leather looks to be like a black, but not the right season, 100%. I already have 1 or 2 watchers on it. If I could get $150, that'd be great. If someone gave me an offer of $120, I'd probably accept it because I'm just, but if I have to hold on to this until next winter, that's fine. It's obviously really not the right season for this. And I list everything right when I get it. I don't wait around to list things. But yeah, I was really happy about that because it was 50% off. They had it marked at $19.99. I got it for $10, which is not bad. $10 into maybe $120 to $150. I would love that every day. All right, this is La Home Slim. Gosh, my pronunciation of frame jeans is just terrible. Okay, so this is frame, men's. I don't, it was just one of those days where now that I'm looking at this, I think this was altered. And I think I maybe put that in the listing. There's 2 little darts right here. And I think that was a slight alter. I think I listed that. I think that's what it was. I didn't notice that in the store. And then when I went to go list it, I thought, oh man, that's going to make it a tough sell. Anyways, the frame tag is cut off, but frame is on the button. And I always recognize these. It was just one of those days where I was just trying to pick up some inventory. I was in a thrift pretty quickly, again, with all the puppy chaos. And men's jeans, sometimes brands that don't do all that well in women's, but are still expensive, can do better in men's. But I think I noted that these were altered slightly. We'll see. I'm not expecting much because of that, but I didn't pay much for them. So I think it was one of those that was like a 50% off. Here's the other soft surrounding pair of jeans. So I love duplicates. All right, this one my mom found. I don't think I would have looked this up. I think that's the nice thing about my mom sometimes is she, like sometimes when you have clothing knowledge, and she has clothing knowledge, but it's not her primary sourcing thing. I think sometimes I will skip over things just because the tag looks cheap or something like that, but she sometimes will look it up if she just doesn't recognize it. And this is one I would have passed on. But it's cute and it should be able to get maybe $25, $30, which is not a bad price. So it's Primitive Vibes Hawaii. One size fits most. And it's just a little, like it's stitched on the sides, but it's open, flowy, comfortable. And some of these from the brand I think can go up to like 40. I think there were some at 50 as far as sale price. But I decided, I think I found some similar to this that were more in the 25, 30 range. So yeah, but it's still super cute, right for the season. And yeah. All right. I made a mistake picking this one up. It's not a big deal. I think it'll still sell and I still will make a profit. But if I could go back, I wouldn't have picked this up. The reason is this item was actually sold at Costco. It was the same store with the 50% off coats. It was marked at $4.99 as like a kid's price. So I only paid $2.50 for it. So I'm going to make a profit off of it, but it's Lucky Brand. I don't pick up Lucky Brand most of the time, but I do pick it up occasionally. And there's just always going to be an audience for camo. Sometimes it's trendy and like people in New York are wearing it. Other times it's just people that hunt or live in places like I live where camo is just something they like and will always like. So camo always has an audience. This I thought, well, it's 50% off. It's a nice winter jacket, not the right season, but it's camo, it's Lucky Brand. Well, then when I was running comps, when I was going to list it, I realized it's a Costco Lucky Brand item, which once a brand is sold at Costco, it makes it hard for me to pick up because then it's not that Costco clothing is bad by all means. Like I've definitely bought some, comfort clothes there that it's just easy, but it's cheap, So it's like, it probably wasn't super cheap there. Like it is still a decent jacket. So maybe it was like $40 at Costco, but Lucky Brand in a normal store, if this were a normal store item, it maybe retailed for $150. So then it would make more sense. But if it was a $40 item at Costco, anyways, I still think it's really cute. I listed it. I'm going to sell it. It's going to be fine. But yeah. Also, they aren't cuddly yet, but Luna lets him get closer a little bit each and every day, which I just think is adorable. All right. Wow. We still have 2 more big bags. This is a big haul. But all right, this is absolutely adorable. Really tempting to keep and wear. But yeah, I'm not trying it on. It's Maeve, it's XL, and it's green. But look how cute that is. It's like a green lace overlay, and then it's got a little bit of like a check print underneath. It's got a tie on the back. Absolutely adorable. I don't think this is oversized, but I think with a pair of black pants, absolutely cute. I really want to try it on, but it's not the right season. I don't want to hold on to it to wear it this fall, so I'm selling it. This one actually sold, so it's getting shipped out today. This is Ishakti, and my mom picked this up, and I really don't pick up Ishakti anymore because the comps just aren't that great. It was one of those brands early on. Some of my friends like to pick up, some of my reseller friends online, and when I started picking up, I was like, oh, the comps aren't really that great. Why am I excited about it? I think they have some fun designs, but I've been burned a little bit. So I guess I just have a little bitter taste in my mouth of it's not all that great or it's not all that consistent. But this one actually sold in a week, and I believe it sold for full price of $39. So really happy about that. It's a little fit and flare dress. It's got pockets. It's a cute little print. It's really cute. They have some really cute styles. It does have a little bit of elastic on the back of the waist on each side, which, you know, easy to have a little flexibility there. But yeah, this sold. So for almost $40 in a week. Yes, please. All right. This is, I don't think I've sold this brand, but I knew about it. So maybe I've seen it and looked it up. I don't know. It's an Anthropologie brand called Daily Practice. Daily Practice is in like yoga, meditation, that kind of stuff. So I think it's like a casual comfort, maybe some athletic wear, but like whatever. So this is a little tunic, sweater tunic. And it's textured. It's cute. It's basic, size medium, I think. Yeah. And so I'm going to try out this brand. The comps, I think, for this were right around the 30 mark approximately. Some of this stuff I've listed a few weeks ago, so I can't remember everything. But with that, I like trying new Anthro brands. And I don't think that's a new brand to Anthro. It's just new for me to try to sell it, if that makes sense. All right, this one is absolutely adorable. When I went to go take photos, I found a flaw, and my mom probably didn't see it, which is fine. I still listed it. It just means, you know, it's going to bring down the value. But it's Desigual. And where is the tag? Okay, the tag is going to be hard to read because it's black on black. Okay, can you see it? Also, my favorite yard sale in my town is coming up soon. I'm excited about it because it's a donation based. And so you can like fill up some bags and just give them some money. And I always try and be fair, but every year I give them like 2 20s and then they'll give me a 20 back and say too much. But I get some really good stuff. So for my town. So Desigual, it's an absolutely adorable, colorful little zip cardigan. Unfortunately, there is a pretty significant hole right here. Now, I think someone with some basic sewing skills could stitch that up. I'm not going to try. The reason is if I were to sell something and try and do a really not great, that's one of my goals is how to learn sewing in life. Not to be professional, but just to learn how to do basics like this. But I'm someone that would need someone in person, and I don't want to go far because I think they have sewing classes in LA. They don't have anything around me. Someday I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to commit to learning it and maybe find someone locally that I could just pay one off. But because I feel like this could be not repaired 100%, but stitched up to where there wouldn't be a hole any longer. If I tried to attempt it, it would be a really shoddy job. Then someone would get it. Then maybe it would split open and then they'd be sad. So I'd rather just sell it, disclose it, let them mend it, and hopefully they would do a better job than me and it would be great. All right, this is a brand that I picked up recently and I don't think it has sold, but it's an expensive brand. And my mom found this and it's a size XL. The brand is called Kobe Halperin. Did I sell it? Or is it still listed? I think it's still listed. Whatever I got before. But it's pretty hefty retail and the comps are pretty decent. So this is a extra large, which is great. I think this is a really cute little shift dress, 3/4 length sleeves, perfect for a wedding to throw on because the little lace, comfortable, easy. The tag is coming off on one side, but I just noted that I'm not going to stitch it back on. And I think I listed, what did I list that under? Again, that was a few weeks ago. I think it was around 50 or 60 that I'm hoping for. So, all right, this is a sweater, but at least it's kind of a not heavy sweater. It's marine layer, size large, runs a little small because it fit really nicely on the size 6 mannequin. And obviously it's wrinkled. It's been in a bag for a couple weeks, but V-neck, pink, absolutely adorable. I actually just sold a V-neck pink sweater rag and bone for 30 bucks. I think this is probably going to be around that same price point. Marine layer, some of that stuff can do really great. Some of it's really basic, and but we'll see. All right, here's another sweater. It's Madewell, and absolutely cute little V-neck, green, you know, tan and pink little pop. So I think this was 2019 as far as when this was from. 2020, holiday 2020. So it's a couple years old, but the style of this was decent. Like I'm expecting 25 to 30. And, you know, Madewell is so hit or miss. So that one's cute. It will probably sit for a few months just because it's not the right season. But she knows I like sweaters and jackets year round. All right, this is a fun one. I am surprised because she's now found 2 from this brand, and I've never heard of it, never seen it myself. And this, I think I listed this for $150, and I already have some watchers. Or $99. Either way, I'm definitely going to sell this for like 75-ish or more. I want to say, now that I'm thinking about it, it was 100 that I listed it for. But Samuel Dong. This is new with tags. It doesn't have the original price, but it does have like a little style number. It's a size small, but it's a little mid jacket, and it's got a waist tie and some little snaps. No, buttons. So it's got a little waist tie. It's just a little mini trench. And this brand, some of the stuff can do really well. I've never heard of it. I don't know where they sell it. I listed one of her other jackets only for, that one was like, I listed it for 40 or 50 or something, and the comps show I should be able to get 30, 35. This one, new with tags, this style, looks like I should be able to get, like I said, probably right around 75, which I love when you find stuff that, I don't know. Okay, last bag. I'm rambly today. All right, this is Pendleton. This is a skirt, size 12. So I think that's why she picked it up. Pendleton, I don't pick up a lot of anymore. There are some Pendleton pieces that can do really well. It's just, but there's also some that just will sit and don't do well. So I don't take a chance on it most of the time. However, this is a size 12. It's a really classic, cute skirt, wool, so probably won't sell for a little bit. There is a little tiny faint spot, which I just noted. I'm sure a dry cleaner could get it out. It's, I don't know if you can see, it like happens to be. So it's not in perfect condition. I'm not going to dry clean it. I'm not going to try and wash it. I'm just selling as is. I think I should be able to get 25 to 30 for that. Yeah. All right. This one really surprised me. And funny enough, I found a Poshmark store, Poshmark closet, that sells a whole bunch of mall brand J. Crew, mostly J. Crew. I think they had some Madewell, and I think they had some Banana Republic. But everything they had listed on their closet was like $100 to $500. Like for mall brands, very, and pre-owned, very high price points. So what they do is they look at the solds. Where are you going, boo? Okay, you going to bed? Am I too loud for you? Apparently. She's like, I'm over this. I think what they do is they look at solds for mall brands, and they find items that are selling for a lot of money because they're just a desirable item. And then they probably go and buy them from other people who list them just as like, oh, J. Crew skirt, not that much. And then they'll relist them for a higher profit. I have some friends who do that strategy. It's not something I personally am into, but there is a way to do that where you can basically buy from a reseller and flip for much higher price point if you know that item is in high demand. There's some that are a little bit longer, but this is new with tags J. Crew. And some of these skirts can do like $80 to $100. So this is one of those styles that, you know, mall brands, if you do your research, there are some items that can do really well. This is absolutely adorable, little pleated midi skirt, new with tags, size 8. I think I priced mine at like 60, and I think I'm hoping for about 40. So, all right, this is a cashmere item, and I've never heard of the brand. Arlotta, Arlottoa. Yeah, 100% cashmere. I think they make a lot of like comfort lounge wear kind of stuff, but oops, I just found a hole. Well, I tried my best to inspect this too. And here we go. There is a hole at the back of the armpit. So that's probably like, yeah, I probably didn't. Anyways, well, that's a bummer. I thought this was going to have some some hole, and I'm glad I caught that. So I'm going to have to remove this. So I'm going to put this over here so I remember to remove that. I could sell it with a hole, but cashmere, I tend to I'll just redonate. It's fine. All right, this is a brand. I don't know about you guys. I pass on it most times. But then when you look up comps, the comps are decent. And I think they sell it at Nordstrom and some places like that. Magashoni. But surprisingly, this exact dress, there were comps from like $30 to $50. And I don't know why I passed on this brand. I think I did try to sell it one time and it took forever to sell and I didn't get much for it. But some of the comps are really great for this brand. So this is absolutely adorable dress. It's got a little waist tie. Really great, comfortable, lightweight. And I think I priced it right around 40, 45, somewhere around there. So if I could get 30 for that, that'd be great. All right, this is, the day I listed this, I sold an Alambika. So this is one of those brands for me that I like finding. It doesn't sell very quickly for me, but when it sells, it usually does pretty well. This is 100% cute. It's a style of sweater they have in a lot of solids, but you can see the little asymmetrical pocket on the side. It's kind of a lag and look brand. And so they have some really unique pieces, which is why I'm drawn to it. But yeah, this style of sweater, it looked like a lot of the comps were right around 60, 50, 60. And so I'd be thrilled with that. All right, is this Patagonia? Yes. Okay, this is Patagonia shorts, which usually I'm not too excited about. I did pick another pair up recently because it's the right season. But these are Bermuda shorts. So, which is a great length. It's a women's size 12 Bermuda length. And I just feel like, I mean, it's a great item. It's a great Patagonia item. Probably get 35-ish in that range as far as sale price. But, you know, again, Patagonia clothing doesn't really excite me too much. But some items I am excited about, especially if it's the right season. So, all right, this is All Saints, size small. And it's a really adorable faux wrap top. It has a high-low look to it. I think it's supposed to kind of have that look where it's tucked in the front, but it's really not. It's just kind of how it lays. They make this in different colors. It's got a name to it. And the comps are actually decent, like 35 to 40. And the style is the penny top. So yeah, I think I priced this around 50 and I'm hoping for right around 35. I think this is another All Saints. Yes, All Saints, size small. If I had to pick a brand that I could wear a lot, I think it would be All Saints. But I actually don't wear any of it. I think I wear an All Saints t-shirt. It's like a men's t-shirt that I wear pretty often. But I never really find it my size or the style just isn't. But I find it often enough. It's pretty pricey. I just like there's a lot of stuff that just has asymmetrical kind of avant-garde flair with some pieces. And I just really like it. But this is a size small, All Saints. And this is just a little sweatshirt. It's got some snaps around so you could do a variety of things with the neck. I think that one was in the 30 to 35 range as well as far as comps. This is a little rails shirt. It's a little chambray. It's got a raw hem. And rails, hit or miss comps. This should probably be in that 30, 35 range as well. All right, this is adorable. It's a collab of Knitted and Knotted, which is Anthropologie, and someone named Michelle Morin. So here's the little charm for Knitted and Knotted. And then Michelle Morin. But this is absolutely adorable. It's got little birds all over it. I think I had this in a chatty work with me when I was steaming it. I was like, look at the cute little birds. The comps, I think for that collab, that same exact top were 25 to 30 in that range. All right, here is an absolutely adorable black halo dress, I'm pretty sure. Yes, black halo, it's actually size 12. I don't need to wear a dress for anything upcoming, or I would maybe try this on to wear it once if it fit. But black halo, it's not the typical style for them. Like I've never found a style quite like this, but It's deep V in the front and back. It's got a little elastic at the waist, and it's just a little mini, but I love the print. I want to say it was a size large or 12 or something like that, size 12. But you know, it's designer, so it probably runs a little small, but I really like this. I think it would be a really cute little party dress. I'm a huge fan of deep V's. If you're going out, you can, you know, be a little risque at times, but we'll see. I think I have a little bit of interest on it. I was hoping because of the size it would get some interest, but we'll see. All right, this is Free People, new with tags, shorts, or no, skirt. Little distressed skirt. And I didn't scratch it off. The regular retail price is scratched off and I can't read it, but it's a size 26 and great for the season. All right, this is a North Face little vest. Here's the North Face right here. Absolutely adorable. I think it's a size small. No, it's a size medium. So pretty cute, not the right season. I think I priced it around 60. So if I could get 40 bucks for that, that would be wonderful. Oh, here's the other Samuel Dong. Okay, different days, but again, I've just been putting a pile together to have in a video. So this is Samuel Dong. This is the first one she gave me. And then a month later, she gave me the other one. So again, I think I priced this at like 50 and I'm expecting around 35. It does have a little belt that's attached with not my style, but yeah, it looked great on the size 6 mannequin and we'll see. My first time trying out that brand. Like I said, there's some interest on the new with tags one. That's the floral one, but we'll see. All right, this is a pair of little pants, All Saints. And this is a size US 4, elastic waist, slim leg, and it says Japanese cloth on there. But yeah, comfortable, casual. You could dress her up or down. I think that style was in the 35-40 range as far as comps. All right, Madewell. This is a little off-the-shoulder dress, I think, size small. So pretty cute for the season. Not going to be a huge money maker, but a little shift dress off the shoulder. Really great to layer with things. I think it's, $30 kind of comp for that. I think it's like a, 35 comp for that. All right, this is Everlane. I don't know why I picked this up. Did I pick this up? I think I did. Everlane corduroy skirt. I think it's just because it is a great basic. It's a great fall item where you can wear it with tights. Everlane is not. I don't know. I know it was on sale or I wouldn't have picked it up. We'll see. I mean, Everlane is hit or miss for me. And a small size, a skirt, we'll see. All right, ATM. These are little skinny pants. Really no stretch, but they just kind of have a speckled, almost a space dye look to them. ATM can do pretty well for me. It was one of those days where I was moving pretty quick. They have ankle zippers. I was moving pretty quick and I just was kind of grabbing some stuff. And so I think that was the same day as the skirt. You win some, you lose some. I probably both of those, if I could go back, wouldn't have picked them up. But all right, this is a little romper by Lilka, I believe, which is Anthropologie. Okay, I couldn't find the little tag. Okay, so Lilka, Anthropologie. This is absolutely adorable, little white romper. I feel like if someone had a bachelorette weekend and was going to go out, day drinking to a winery, this would be cute. Wear the little bride sash, whatever you want to do. It's got some ties on the back. It's pretty casual. I didn't price too high because the comps weren't all that great, but if I could get 25 or 30, that would be great. A couple more items. This is J. Crew. I got this for style. It's linen. It's a really cute little style when it's steamed. It's been in a bag for a month. But it's J. Crew size 8. And it was one of those where it was on sale. I thought it was just too cute to pass up. It's a great material, right season, but it probably will only get 18 to 20. All right, last one. Show me your Moo jeans. I didn't know they did jeans, but this is called Moo Blue. I looked them up in the store and some of the comps were like 30, 35. So I thought, well, I'm going to give them a chance. They're kind of a distressed, comfortable, casual pair of jeans, size 28. And I would be happy if I got 30. They weren't priced very high. So that's it. That's my huge haul. So be sure to hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Are you just the longest dog? Are you growing every day? Look at how long you are. You're long and lanky, right?